All right, so from the Flatiron, which we discussed a little earlier, that's the Flatiron Building behind me, Broadway and Fifth Avenue across, and we're going to go a little further east to another neighborhood. That is Gramercy. Gramercy is a very, again, every neighborhood in New York is very specific. Gramercy is known for being close to and around Gramercy Park. Now, Gramercy Park is a private park. In other words, there's a fence around it, and not anyone can go in there. You have to have a key to get into Gramercy Park, and that key can only be held by people who are directly on the park. So if their apartment faces the park directly, or is one of those buildings right on the park, they have the right to a key to Gramercy Park. But all the area around it, obviously, is a neighborhood. And that neighborhood is also called Gramercy. So we'll see at this point going east from Flatiron, so across Madison, where Madison starts down here on 23rd. That is Madison Square Park. With the first Shake Shack, it's a session meant to prop up the park, but it's now all around the world. Well, at least around New York City and other parts of the world, of the country at least. So this is a little bit, there are a lot of colleges around here. I think Root College is here, and so you'll find a lot of fast food. There's a lot of, as well as a lot of institutions, fine dining, and condos. Obviously, so we're interested in condos. Some co-ops. There's 235th, which is a space on a rooftop for entertainment and large events, or just a bar or rooftop entertainment. It has two levels, indoors and then up the next level, which is the rooftop. It's a very popular place to go. But we are going even further east, actually going to a building where we're doing a deal. Not seeing that apartment, but we are going to see the Penthouse, or one of the penthouses, which has an open air area, deck. We're going to have a little event for us brokers, which we love. We get to see the property, get to have some food, drink. You don't have to pay. Someone pays, usually a sponsor, such as a lending institution, title company, attorneys. So the affiliated tertiary services want our business. Not our business in particular, but we as the real estate agents get to direct, to some extent, where our clients, who they will use, which attorney usually picks a title company, but sometimes we have a say over that. We have a good relationship with the title company. We sometimes need things done before the contract is signed. So it's very helpful to have those connections. Obviously, lending institutions find things that others may not be able to. Just clicking around on your own, we might know something. A lender that has a certain type of program that might work best for our buyer or the seller. In some cases, even though the seller is not taking a mortgage, if it's difficult to lend in a building, it's going to be a hard time to find a buyer. They're limited by mortgage. So knowing which institutions lend in a certain building really helps. You can direct your buyers or your other brokers' buyers, if you're listing, to use a lender that'll actually work out. Anyway, we'll take a little break here. Come back at 340 East 23rd, which is Starck, Gramercy. Philippe Starck is a designer, designed the interiors of the building. So we're crossing the street here, Lexington Avenue. If you look up north, we see the lovely Chrysler building. You get these little vistas of iconic buildings as we walk through the city, peek through between other buildings. Avenues are good. Cross streets. Big ones like this have a lot to offer in terms of views. And we're back to 23rd Street, walking down. This is part of the Root College. I believe it's part of the City College system. All right, so along this stretch here, 23rd Street, you do have these buses called select buses, but we also have express buses. Express buses go outside the city, well, outside of Manhattan. They go to different boroughs so people can get home to, I think that one's Staten Island, Brooklyn. But we also have the city buses, think there's one all the way over there. Select bus, so you can go across town, climb on with a little ticket. We do have new developments here and a very famous school of visual arts, as well as a lot of thrift stores. So I think we have Salvation Army, Housing Works. I think there was an opera store. There's a New York Public Library. Oh, right there. That's a nice bedroom. Sweet bath, little balcony, facing south. See all the tall buildings in Brooklyn. And that's 1 Manhattan Square. Freedom Tower. A lot of low buildings here, and then part of it is this StuyTown, which has a lot of outdoor space. It's a rental development, and you see across the East River. 2 closets in here. Nice sink. I want one like that. I like the sinks.
That's a cool little device.
Yeah, it's like doesn't take up too much room.
Yeah.
Easy to use. Well, nothing's really easy to use until. No, look at this tub.
So it's a gas fireplace there.
Now, this must be the primary. And you have a balcony facing north. And you can go out on the roof deck and there's a jacuzzi right here.
Yes.
It's nice there's a jacuzzi up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have it open for the broker party.
She wants to be able to sell it, you know, get a bunch of brokers up here and a few drinks. That thing would be terrific.
Next door.
What's that?
Is that the next building?
Yeah, it's covered.
Oh, some nice views up here. And you said this is an electric fireplace? These are all protected views.
Well, this floor area ratios of 4
No.
on these buildings.
I love a huge building, personally.
Hello? Where have you been?
Coming, Isabel. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's got the whole. Oh my.
The whole kit and caboodle. There you go. Look around.
Please look around. No.
Look at this.
I
Oh
think
my
your children
God.
have yours. No way. Wedding dresses. No way. Yeah. So.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my God. Are you married? Oh, say have you gotten your dress there?
Why didn't you get married so she could help you get a dress?
When are you gonna get your dress? Yeah. Like one day if anybody wants.
Amazonia Salgado. Well, I think that's the photographer. Washer dryer. Bosch. So this is in 234 East 23rd. It's pretty. The bathroom.
Hey, I love this little
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, it's so clear.
Yeah, it's very good quality.
Great quality. I love it. Awesome.
I have the one for the phone too. Mm-hmm. Nope.
57 units in total.
Linen closet. Oh, it's nice. little deeper than I expected. Another closet over here. Pretty decent.
I was just texting you. Our friend is here. Oh, this is Isabel. Hi.
All right, this is Sage House, and we're up almost on Gramercy Park, not far from the Union Square area, but a little higher. And we also have quite a few little neighborhoods around here. We're coming on Gramercy Park. All right, so this is Gramercy Park. As you can see, there's a gate. Only certain people have keys. The ones who live right on the park. Beautiful old buildings. Not a huge park, but a couple of blocks, I guess. And there is the Art Students League. Let's see what it is on the other side. National Academy of Art. Got a brand new building here.
I'm mentally preparing for
50.
Texas.
So Lexington Avenue starts here and goes up. This is 50 Gramercy Park, 60 Gramercy Park North. And then here we should have Gramercy Park West. No big townhouses. And it's beautiful. Beautiful old buildings. This is Gramercy Park West. Of course, that's Gramercy Park. Look at a little birdhouse up there. What we call Sydney lace in Sydney. This is not Sydney. A lot of wrought iron work. James Harper, publisher, former mayor of New York, lived here from 1847 until his death in 1869. Well, it's a nice place to live. Certainly beautiful. Yeah, it's the National Arts Club. We're having some sort of restoration of the building. I think some people actually live there. Some artists get to live there. Sort of a rent stabilized situation. I did have a customer from there once. And here we are on East 20th. Seems like it would be Gramercy Park South. More pretty buildings. Some of the insiders. And the outsiders. That's a beautiful, beautiful building. National Arts Club. Now look at this bark of a tree. Yes, so here's Irving Place. The north end is Lexington Avenue. The south end, look at that beautiful light that comes in here. We all get to enjoy it even if we can't go in. Well, I think it was better from this angle. And off we go. Obviously there's Gramercy Park East. Oh, here's a nice little plaque. Gramercy Historic District. So Gramercy Park Historic District provides an early example of creative town planning. The area was developed in 1831 by Samuel B. Ruggles, who laid out lots around New York City's only surviving private park. Buyers of the lots became joint owners of the park. Each received a key to the gate. Originally, townhouses in Greek Revival, Italianate Gothic Revival, and Victorian Gothic styles still line the south and west sides of the square. The Friends Meeting House of the 1850s and one of the city's earliest apartment houses, built in 1883, are at the southeast corner. Okay, let's see where the southeast corner is. We're enjoying the stoop. So this is Gramercy Park East. Put the old buildings here, and here is this the building that we're talking about? That's amazing. Look at the work there. All right, let's head back. Looks like a synagogue over there. We're gonna head back to Irving Place. Irving Place itself is it's like a micro neighborhood. Yes, so we turn from Gramercy Park down to Irving Place. And we have these buildings, which are still in Gramercy Park, but as soon as we hit this side street, which is not really a side street, we're on Irving Place. That's it. North of here is Lexington Avenue. South of here is Irving Place. Beautiful buildings, pre-war, good restaurants. Ivy, don't see much of that anymore. The Gramercy Park Historic District. So it's still the Gramercy District, but this is Irving Place. Okay. There's that Ivy again. And here starts the restaurants. It's like coffee shops here. Friend of a Farmer Cafe here. The Bedford Cheese Shop. Well, that promises to be quite interesting if you like cheese. A lot of people do. 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Here's Pete's Tavern. Looks like a nice drinking spot. Very busy Tuesday evening. Here again, another modern building. So a good mix of old and new. This might be a restaurant I've visited in the past. And I think there's a speakeasy up there. A certain hour reserved after this speakeasy. Here, a few restaurants. I didn't see any. Carlo too, that's the one I've visited in the past. We got a lovely outdoor space. Indoor. Another one, L'Americana. No shortage of restaurants. And Casa Mono, very bright, on a lovely spring afternoon. That is house. And this is, yes. Oh, sorry, Washington Irving. Maybe I had it all wrong. Washington Irving. Irving Place.
Like I'm here.
This was once the home of Washington Irving. And that's a very good Japanese restaurant. It's been here a long, long time. Yama. Everybody's in the street. So yeah, Irving Place goes down a few more blocks, parallel to Union Square. And then here we meet up with Union Square. It's Park Avenue South, which is along one edge of Union Square. And it's the W Hotel. I have a few of them in the city, but this is Union Square W Hotel. You see beautiful old architecture, very solid. A lot of these buildings in this area are known for being very thick, old, solid buildings built around a little over 100 years ago, maybe. And this is one of the busier spots in Union Square. Let's see if we can get across here. You know, there's bikes coming through here. And we made it. And here we have Union Square. All right, so we're now at Union Square. We did a little tour from Gramercy Park. We walked around the park, three sides of the park. Then we went on to Irving Place. Irving Place is named after Washington Irving, the writer. And saw some really nice restaurants there. And we're now 1 block away, I think, at Union Square. Union Square usually has a farmer's market, not today. It's only 4 days a week. And you can see behind me a lot of people sitting outside, and it's a brewery, enjoying the lovely weather. We also walked by the W Hotel as we got here. I said normally there's a farmer's market here. This square goes all the way another 4 blocks or so down to 14th Street. So I think 18th to 14th. And it's quite a central spot here. So that's it for now. Christopher Butt signing off. Follow me, subscribe, so you can get some indications of new videos I'll be posting, as well as feel free to reach out, contact me for any apartments, townhouses, co-ops that you might need in Manhattan.
I have 100 years ago, but I'm gonna do
We
that.
specialize in Manhattan here, a little bit of Brooklyn, maybe some parts of Queens, but we have a network around the country, so happy to help pretty much anywhere, which is our parent company's name, and also in a lot of the islands, Caribbean, Italy, a few other places. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video.